Hi there, it's Will Harlow here, and I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio from HT Physio in Farnham. I hope you're having a great week. You're listening to the HT Physio Quick Tips series, where I try and bring you some friendly advice about an injury or a problem that you can deal with at home. And today we're going to be talking about an ankle sprain. So the thing I get asked more often than anything else when it comes to an ankle sprain is, how do I get back to doing the things I want to do as fast as possible? That's really what it's about. People want to get back to their walking, maybe running or cycling, and an ankle sprain can become kind of persistent if you don't manage it in the right way, especially for over 50s. So if you've ever twisted your ankle and you've had pain on the ankle, usually on the outside of the ankle, that constitutes an ankle sprain. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And there's 4 things you need to do to be able to fully manage an ankle sprain and to get it better and to stop it from happening again. Now, the first thing you need to do, and this is in the first 3 days after you've injured it, is to look after that ankle and get rid of the swelling. So what you want to do is you want to start off putting some ice on the swollen ankle, which should bring down some of the pain and also bring down some of the swelling. You want to raise the ankle up whenever you can, keep it above the level of your hip so it drains the swelling away. And you want to take relative rest for the first 3 days, okay? The second thing you want to do, when the pain starts to settle down, you start to be able to weight bear on it again. You feel like you're comfortable, maybe walking slowly, but not quickly. You want to try and build some strength up. So the way to build strength, you can obviously walk on it, which will help. But there's also targeted specific exercises everyone who sprained their ankle should be doing to build the strength back up. Now, if you're not sure on these, that obviously it's too detailed to describe in a video, please feel free to get in contact and I can help you out. The next thing you want to do is you want to improve the flexibility of the ankle. You might notice that after you've sprained your ankle, it's very stiff compared to the other one. And we don't want it to stay that way. But if you just leave it on its own, it will stay stiff. More often than not, it won't ever go back to where it was before unless you work on it. So flexibility work involves things like stretching and safely mobilizing the ankle so it gets a better range of motion. Again, home exercises can help, so can hands-on physiotherapy too. Now, when all of those things are ticked off, probably a couple of weeks down the line, depending on how bad the sprain was, you're going to want to start working on your balance. Now, when you sprain your ankle, you have little receptors in your ankle joint, and they get all thrown out of whack after a sprain. And you have to slowly retrain them to start doing their job properly. If you don't do this past the rehab process, your ankle stays vulnerable to future sprains and it's easy to turn the ankle again. It's one of the reasons why people end up turning the same ankle over and over again and they can't work out what's going on. It's because they didn't correct the balance problem after the first injury occurred. Now, the way to correct the balance problem is to work on things like standing on one leg, work on things like standing with your feet staggered, like you're walking a tightrope, standing with your feet close together and trying shutting your eyes. All things like this, these can help to improve your balance when practiced over a period of time. Now, obviously, all of these exercises that I've suggested, they differ from person to person and injury to injury. So if you're not sure, do feel free to get in contact for some advice. Now, the other thing you can do if you are suffering from an ankle sprain that isn't getting better, my book, Thriving Beyond 50, does have some advice within it about recovering from ankle sprains, but you can't beat getting some personalised, tailored advice, of course. So I hope that's been helpful. I hope that's answered some of your questions about ankle sprains. And thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate your time, and I look forward to speaking to you on the next video.